guys, this is Rick Samonte and I'm back again for another episode of KF Insider. For today's video, this is going to be very special as we have gathered most of the K-Familia Queens na sasabak for this year's Binibining Pilipinas 2022. We're going to witness one of the annual rituals or annual routines of the Kagandahang Fores Camp, which is a closed-door interview and also their actual pasarelas before they send off their queens on the Coronation Night. So if you want to see what's going to happen next, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Hey guys, right now I'm with Karen, representing Iloilo City. It's good to see you again, Karen. And just one quick question. If there's any life advice that you could give to a stranger, what would it be?
Okay. You know, during this pandemic, I've been inviting strangers to talk to me and then we could just have a chat. If I were to give an advice to a stranger, it would be enjoy the now. Talking to them, you didn't know that it changed their life, but I was also surprised that it changed my life too.
Well, that's a really pleasant answer. I agree. Alam mo yon, parang you can always learn to empty your cup whenever you're speaking with someone else. And thank you so much for that answer, Karen. Kung may paborito kang Tagalog word, what would it be and why?
Okay, well, I am born and raised in Davao del Sur, so I'm not really familiar with all the Tagalog. Pero if papapiliin po ako, it would be malambing. Yeah, I really love that adjective in Tagalog because that is how I would describe my mom. She's very malambing, and whenever I hear that word, my mind really goes straight to her. And I really miss her kasi she is now working outside of the country. She's an OFW nurse. And yeah, it is something that I really remember when I hear that word.
Thank you so much. And what crown are you aiming for?
Well, right now, if I could be given any crown, I would take it wholeheartedly. But if I could choose, I would choose the Miss Grand International crown.
We are rooting for you and we hope to see you on the Coronation Night on fire and full of passion. We'll see you on stage.
Thank you so much and thank you for having me here.
What is your stand about gender-assigned colors? Let's say, for an example, blue for boys, pink for female.
I think that's not a big issue anymore because we have our own preferences. So may it be you're a male or a female or whatever color you want or whatever color you want to represent yourself, and if that makes you happy, then be it.
Yes, well, thank you so much for your answer. And what crown are you aiming for?
I am aiming for the Miss Globe crown. Yes.
What's your stand about cancel culture?
Oh, cancel culture. You know, I do believe that if we can utilize cancel culture in a way that could help cancel communities that focuses more on the debilitating side of issues, then if we could cancel those kind of issues, then definitely we can have a better community in that way. So hopefully people would realize that cancel culture could have a positive effect if it is used in a way to cancel issues that could just exacerbate what the society is currently facing.
Well, very good answer. And what crown are you aiming for?
Miss Intercontinental. So we're aiming for a back-to-back for Miss Oriental.
Is there one thing na ayaw mo nang gawin? Or is there one thing that you would never do again?
If there's one thing that I don't want to do it again is doubting myself, because yun yung nagpapababa ng confidence ko at naapektuhan yung mga dapat kong gawin na nakakaapekto sa mga gagawin ko para ma-achieve yung goals ko.
Well, yes, and for you to be able to show your full potential, it always has to start within you. So thank you so much for sharing your answer, and we'll see you on the Coronation Night. Good luck! Hey guys, right now I'm with Chelsea representing Tacloban City. At may isang tanong lang ako for tonight para sa'yo, Chelsea. Ano ang nagpapakilig sa'yo or what makes you blush?
What really makes me blush is definitely my dream in life. And right now, my dream is to aim or to get the Miss International Philippines crown under the Binibining Pilipinas pageant. So every time that I hear the Miss International Philippines, I feel so kilig.
Miss International, Miss International, Miss International.
Yes.
Inulit. Well, thank you so much. And we're manifesting that for you. Good luck. And we'll see you on the Coronation Night.
Thank you.
If you were to lose either your entire hair or your entire teeth, what would it be? Which one would you choose and why?
I think I would lose my entire hair, cause nowadays we want it to be bold and fierce. So I think it would be a different look for me if I lose some of my hair, and I think I can rock that look someday.
Which I totally agree. I think you can pull that thing off. And besides, when you lose your teeth, you won't be able to eat your favorite Go Grow and Glow food.
And I love smiling. I love smiling to people, and it makes my day, especially when I have a good smile. So it's important to have good teeth.
Hey guys, right now I'm with Ira representing Quezon Province. It's so nice to meet you. And I just have one question for you tonight. Would you rather adopt or reproduce?
I would rather adopt, because as a founder of a Thousand Journey Project, I have seen firsthand how the homeless people have been deprived of having a healthy meal. And I think adopting this young child is also being a blessing to them. And being a blessing to them doesn't mean that you're adopting them. You're belonging them as one of your family. And I think that is the best thing that we can do in this world. Knowing that all the Filipinos, we are known for being a family-oriented person. And that is one thing that I wanted to teach to all of you.
Mukhang napapanahon yung tanong ko para sa advocacy mo, no? And I didn't know that, guys, ha? This is just random talaga. But thank you so much. And we want to know, what crown are you aiming for?
Actually, I was so sure before joining Binibini that I was aiming for Miss Globe Crown. But during the process, I was just thinking that I wanted to be that symbol of the organization of Binibining Pilipinas, knowing that Binibining Pilipinas, they're pushing to be compassionate because they have a lot of humanitarian activities. And I wanted to be that woman that symbolizes that the organization. And I think as I embark in this journey to be your next Binibining Pilipinas Queen, I would really very proud to not just represent the Philippines, but also to make you proud.
And well, Anna, it's really good to see you again. And thank you so much for doing the episode for KF Insider recently. And I just have one quick question for you tonight. If you were only allowed to eat one type of food, what would it be and why?
So thank you for inviting me again. It's super nice to see you too. And this is an easy question. It would be definitely ube. I like everything with ube, and everyone knows that. It's my favorite Filipino dish, but it's not really a dish, so a dessert. Always ube.
Well, I'm surprised with your answer. I didn't see that coming because even me, born and raised here, I like ube, but I wouldn't choose it as the only thing or the only food that I would eat for my entire life. So that's really surprising though. And what crown are you aiming for the finals?
Well, actually, each crown has its own advocacy and responsibility, and it would be an honor to have either one of those crowns. And I just really want to represent the Philippines on an international stage.
I totally agree. Regardless what crown you may win, you will still represent the entire country. And thank you so much for doing the question tonight. We'll see you later on.
Thank you. See you later.
Does body count important for women in general? Why or why not?
I don't think it's very important. I mean, we're all in charge of our own lives. The personal stuff that is happening behind the curtains is only between you and yourself. I don't think it's any of other people's business. And if it's you, then you do you, girl.
Yes, I totally agree. And chill lang, right? Super dali lang ng questions handy for tonight. But we also want to know, what crown are you aiming for on the finals?
I am aiming for Miss International.
I just have one quick question for you tonight. Do you believe that a cheater will always be a cheater?
First of all, I do believe in second chances, and people do change. But in relationship, I think it's very important to value your worth, So if something like that happened, then I feel that something na you should get out of na. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Tama naman, huwag nating i-stress yung sarili natin sa mga uncontrollable. Kasi kahit gaano kabuti, kung magloloko. At kung magiging mabuti siya, edi magiging mabuti siya. O diba? Ang simple lang natin dito. Well, alam na natin na na-mention mo naman na kung anong crown yung gusto mo mapalanunan, right? Maybe may mga hindi pa nakapanood, you might wanna reshare them. What crown are you aiming for?
I'm actually eyeing the Miss Binibining Pilipinas Intercontinental 2022. So I have my eye on that. But you know what? Every crown is equal. So kahit anong ibigay ni Lord, happy ako.
You know that I am an out and proud part of LGBTQIA+ community. If ever you'll win a crown, and of course we're manifesting that for each and every one of you, and we'll send you internationally. How would you deal with a roommate who happens to be a homophobe or a transphobe?
Okay. Well, I understand that this is a very sensitive topic when it comes to gender and everyone's gender expression and identity. But for me, of course, I would still respect it. And I would really feel really happy if I get to be with a roommate who is part of that LGBTQ community, because I also support them. I have a sister who is a part of the LGBTQIA community, and I would love for people to realize that when it comes to gender equality, we have to realize that it's not only a fundamental right, but also a substantial foundation for every one of us to accept every gender out there as superior, as equally superior as one another, for our country to thrive as well. Thank you.
Gusto ko yung giggle moments mo habang nagsasalita ka.
I fight for them. I am an ally for them.
And we'll see you again on the Coronation Night. Thank you so much. There's so many videos and debate rolling around on TikTok at ang pinagtatalunan nila who should pay the bill on the first date. What's your opinion about that?
It's controversial because everyone is saying it's 2022, ganyan. Pwede na magbayad yung babae. For me, first date lang naman. I think konting effort for the guy na mag-exert ng konting effort to pay. And if hindi nga naman kayang mag-pay ng bill, hindi mo naman kasi kailangan dalhin yung girl sa isang mamahaling restaurant.
I think it very innate sa ating human talaga. I mean, every individual, hindi lang naman sa babae or sa lalaki, na mag-effort talaga on the first night out.
It's a first day. Like, sabi nga, first impressions last, di ba? So, parang first date pa lang, siya na agad. Sana naman lang pag kayo na, saka kayo maghati ng bill, or like pag close na kayo. But like on a first date, try to impress. Pero not to the extent na mangungutang ka pa just to impress. Ilagay sa tama kung hanggang saan lang kaya ng budget. And be honest with the girl.
Ang pinaka-important naman is the character.
And the company. It's not the price, but it's the company. Kunyari, mahal nga yung food nyo, di naman kayo nag-uusap. Diyan, nag-date pa kayo.
So, yun na guys. O, alam nyo na. And what crown are you aiming for the Coronation Night?
Ay, ang layo ng tanong. Oh, akala ko, are you dating right now? Charles, hindi. I'm aiming for Miss Globe. Kasi bukod sa passion ko for reporting, another passion of mine is the arts. And that's one of the things I want to showcase on a global scale kasi ang gagaling ng talent ng Filipinos, not only in terms of performing but also like painting and textile. At ang gandang iangat yon sa buong mundo na mas marami pa sa mga magagandang tanawin ang meron sa Pilipinas.
Well, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you on the Coronation Night. Thank you. Hey guys, right now I'm with Diana Maki representing Nueva Ecija. It's so good to see you. Just a quick trivia. I used to see Diana when she was still younger kasi medyo kakilala ko yung kapatid niya.
Yes.
And time...
We went to the same university.
Right. And time flies so fast and I'm so proud of you. Just a quick question for you. What do you think you bring differently on stage, backstage, and every media press con that you have attended compared to the other queens here in KF?
I feel like my experience, not my pageant experiences, but my life experiences in general. I've been through so much, like I've experienced physical abuse, where my advocacy comes from. My advocacy is something that's really close to my heart. It's protection against violence for women and children. Ayan, di ba? Baka nakwento na sa iyo ng brother ko. I've experienced it myself as a teenager. So, and now I can't say that I've fully moved on from it because it's an ongoing process. It's a very traumatizing experience. So going through that, I feel like that experience made me a much stronger person, a much more braver Diana, and a more confident Diana that I'm bringing to the Binibining Pilipinas stage. So I think that's my edge.
Thank you. And I totally agree. I appreciate you sharing that story because you being able to speak that to a lot of audience, a big crowd, makes you really brave. Because they can see us smiling, but they don't know we're crushing inside. So we really appreciate you sharing that story and your advocacy as well. And we all know that you're aiming for Miss International, right?
Yeah, I'm aiming for the Miss International crown. I've always admired what the pageant stands for. Ever since I was a kid, kahit yung Miss Universe title ay nasa Binibining Pilipinas pa, I've always wanted the crown, the Miss International crown. So yeah, but whichever crown the organization thinks is best suited for me, I'll happily accept.
We agree. Dahil at the end of the day, you will represent the country naman. So thank you so much, Diana. That's just it. And we'll see you on stage.
Thank you so much. Thank you, KF Insider. Thank you.
So right now, I'm with Janine representing Tanhay Negros Oriental. And oh my God, she's so tall. Look how short I am. Just one half question for you, Janine. What is the craziest thing you have done in the name of love?
Well, I think the craziest thing that I've done in the name of love, probably spend something, and of course to give something, a good present for someone that I love. And I think that it's not being too selfless naman. It's something that you want to give for the ones that you love. And I think it's very normal naman na to give, di ba?
Right.
I think it's not crazy actually.
Maybe it's crazy if we know ano ba tong niregalo mo.
Ayoko i-mention, baka pagalito no.
Okay, sige. Ibubulong niya na lang sa'yo. Bulong mo na lang. Alright, well, what crown are you aiming for?
Both Miss International and Miss Grand International fits me, especially in my age. I'm already 27. Yeah, what I see about fit, being fit for Miss Grand International is my positivity, my character as an athlete. I have a strong attitude and character, you know, that probably I can bring to international world.
Hey Pancho fans, this is Rick Samonte again, and I'm back here with Maureen Montaigne, our Miss Globe 2021, Samantha Panlilio, our Miss Grand International Philippines 2021, and also May G here, Binibining Pilipinas runner-up. How are you ladies? And let me just check on you. How was the Revalida so far runway? Were your expectations met, or are you looking forward to a specific candidate?
Sobrang ganda. All of the girls are very well prepared. They're sharpening their knives, and it's going to be a bloodbath at Binibining Pilipinas. There are so many great girls. I have to give a shout out though to Karen Laurie, to Diana Mackey. And tonight, Elda really surprised me. She was very gorgeous, but there's so many, all the girls are stunning. So it's really anyone's crown.
I think the girls went above and beyond my expectations because yeah, everyone's just so good. I think everyone's walks were pretty polished, pretty clean. And I love the, what we call pitik movements that they have that Meiji also displayed a lot last year. And if I were to choose maybe 3 candidates who show the most potential in the realm of Pasarela rather, it would definitely be Chelsea, Diana Mackey, and Karen Laurie as well. So yeah, very proud of them.
Well, you know, it made me so proud watching the KF girls kasi pag sinabing KF talagang yung pasarela skills like really on point. So they proved that tonight. So I'm really proud as a KF girl. So actually may mga nag-stand out talaga when it comes to Pasarela. Elda, as mentioned by Marine, really surprised me. Very precise Pasarela, but I think she needs to work on her facial expression. But yeah, that's it. Pasarela. Also Josh, strong Pasarela skills, like very confident. She knows every move. And also Chelsea, Yana, and Karen. You know, mafe-feel mo talaga yung very confident about themselves. And yun yung kailangan when it comes sa Pasarela. And here in pageantry, confidence. Own your skin, own yourself.
Thank you so much for your answers and your expectations. Is there anything you would want to promote, you want to plug, maybe your socials, Maureen?
Sure, you can follow me at Maureen Montang on all of my socials, and be sure to follow the Miss Globe Instagram and Facebook page.
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Samantha Panilio. You can also follow my dog at Lady Panilio. And lastly, I hope to see everyone on the Coronation Night of Binibining Pilipinas 2022 on July 31st.
Yes, every details will be posted down on the description box below. And Meiji?
Yes, please do follow me on my Instagram account, bb.meiji Cruz. Please follow and tag me. Let's chika there.
Ngayon, ang inaantay nating lahat, ang kanilang official Q&A with our panel of judges na mangyayari dun sa kabilang room.
Every Filipino deserves a quality healthcare that is accessible and affordable to every Filipinos.
We will not use any violence or any form of violence. And through this, we can also implement stricter gun control.
Abortion can really give safe space to those women experiencing sexual abuse.
What we should prioritize is to give higher payments to people, because I think the Philippines is like one of the countries who has employees who are underpaid, getting underpaid in whatever industry, and I feel like we deserve a higher pay.